You're going to be getting similar worksheet to this one where you have to find the missing lines from the views that have been provided. So you're going to need to use both the isometric view here, and then I'm going to show you how you can draw a miter line to help you move features from one view to the other to find the missing either object lines or hidden lines. So to draw on the miter line, you can tape a little piece of paper over over this view, or you can just draw right on it. I'm just going to create a little piece of paper that I can tape over this, so I can draw the miter line and lift that up and check my isometric view every now and again. And so if you tape it down like that, now I can sketch in a miter line to help me draw the rest of this. So the first thing I'll do is project the lines from the top view over overall width in both directions. And then I'm going to project the width in the right side view up. So that gives you this nice little square that you're going to want to connect the corners to create your miter line. Okay, so now you can project information from one view to the other, and you can lift this up and look to see what's missing. What are the missing features? So let's start with one of the views here, this top view, and let's look to see what's missing in this top view. So I'm not seeing this edge or this edge or this one in this top view. I'm also not seeing the hidden line features from that, and I'm not seeing a hidden line that would be appearing here underneath this top view. So let's take care of these features here first, as those show up as object lines, and we're going to use any information we have from the front view that's already been established to be able to find those and locate them. So I can tell that I've got something here in this front view that needs to be projected up to the top view that would be a visible edge. So I'm going to put it in as a construction line. And then I'm just going to have to use my estimating to estimate where this line is right here that I don't know the location of. So I'm going to imagine that that's somewhere here. So I'm going to put that line here. I'm going to put a construction line down. The other line I have to locate is this one right here. I don't really know where that is, and there's nothing in either of the other views that's showing me that. So I have to put that in the top view as well, kind of just eyeball where I think that should go. So now I've got the features that I know I should see as object lines in this top view, and I can go ahead and draw them in. So that adds those missing features. This hidden line and this hidden line that would go all the way across the top, and the hidden line here that would go all the way across the width of the top view can both be projected from the features that we see in the front and the right side views. So let's take our straight edge. Now we can see that the edge here lines up with the edge on the inside of that notch. So we would see a hidden line here in this view, because then that shows that there's a void here beyond that. And then the hidden lines in the top view would only be here and here. Then for the features from the right side view, we have to project those up to the miter line first. And then we can project them over to our top view. And I know that those hidden lines would go all the way across, lining it up with where it hits the miter line. So we'll do the same thing for the top edge here, showing that hidden line going all the way across that represents that notch that we can see in its true shape in the right side view. So this edge and this edge are creating those two hidden lines. So I think now our top view has all the features that we're missing. We have hidden lines for this edge here. We have the object lines that we're missing, and we've projected the hidden lines into that top view. So now we have to look to see what's missing in this front view as a result of those new features being added. So I'm going to project this line down. I can see I already did that with the construction line, and I can sort of tell from looking at where this line ends right here that the depth of this, how high this is right here, is got to be where that line is. So that's going to go across, and that's going to show me where I'm going to see an object line here. And all you have to do if trying to figure out is this a hidden line or is an object line is go back to that isometric view. Can I see this edge? Yes. Can I see this edge going all the way across? Yes. And do I see the resulting shape that I get, which would be this Z kind of zigzag shape here in my primary view now, or yeah, in my primary view. And then do I see this square shape back here? And I do. So I've got all of the features showing up properly for object lines now. So what about hidden lines? Well, this notch should create a hidden line in that front view as well that would go all the way across. And now let's double check to see if our front view looks correct. So we've got hidden lines. We have the hidden lines because of this void here. We have hidden lines because of this notch. We can see the same corresponding features that we'd see in the front view from the top view. So now we're ready to move on to the right side view. So in the right side view, we should be able to see this line here and this line, but they should appear in all one line. So I can go straight across from here, because I know even those lines actually appear on different planes. When we look at this as a multi-view drawing, we project it all onto one plane. This feature here needs to be projected down to this right side view. So I'd go up to the top view, project that over to the miter line, see where it hits the miter line, and project that down. And I know that that would be an object line. So we would see there's that shape right there. There's another shape right next to it. There's those two shapes. This is the U shape that we have in the bottom. Can we see that? That's the U shape there. And now what I'm doing is looking for any hidden lines that I might be missing. So I do know that I have an edge here that I'm not seeing in this view, so I need to project that over as a hidden line in the right side view. And then I need to also project these two lines down to my right side view as well. This is where sometimes your construction lines can get a little bit confusing. You really have to pay attention to which construction lines that you're supposed to be looking at. So you see what I just did was circled the one I really want to pay attention to, so that I don't confuse it with the other ones that I've already projected. And when you have a lot of the projection lines, it might be easier for you to do something like that. So now I want to take those hidden lines that I have and put them into the right side view. And I'm realizing that the hidden line that goes across here wouldn't actually be here, because that's a flat surface that we would be able to see going all the way down. So these hidden lines that we're seeing here are these little arms that are sticking out that you can see. So you can see the hidden lines there and there. Okay, so that's those two features. And I think now we have everything drawn that was missing in this this first example. You really want to double check everything, making sure you're projecting from every line that you, every feature that you have in each view to make sure you're not missing anything. And then you just have to keep referencing that isometric view to see if you've gotten all the features. So each of the worksheets are similar to this. And once you complete it, take a picture of it, or take a picture of it and make sure you put it in a format that I can read on my end, which can be PDF, DocX, Google Doc, or an image file. JPEG preferably. Thanks.